Hey y'all, JR here from the Veterans Ranch coming to you with an impromptu version of the Veterans Ranch show. Um, Folks, we have got a bit of an emergency here that we're dealing with and need your help. I mean, bottom line, we'll bring that up again in a second. But, y'all know I'm in a place where I can actually get reception. Certain parts where we are, reception's real sketchy. So um, we got 3 horses donated to us. And as things go, sometimes, horses develop things that end up costing you extra money. And for everybody that doesn't know, I'll step back a little bit. Veterans Ranch, also known as PJJR Ranch Corp. That's how you see that. If you look us up on like guidestar.org and things like that, you'll see PJJR Ranch Corp. We do free equine therapy for veterans, Gold Star families. Founded in Florida in 2017, expanded into Texas in 2020, and furthering that expansion as we speak in North Texas, DFW area, let's just put it that way. I had a great veteran donate 3 horses to us. Great man. And 3 great horses. Went all the way out to Utah to get them and brought them back to Texas. We're working with them and working with veterans and Gold Star families and getting the horses trained and everybody trained, and we're training ourselves with these horses. But King, the black one, he's been a little backed up the last couple of days. Now, for us 2-legged folks, we get a little backed up. You take a little Colace, take some Dulcolax, Ducka, whatever, right? You could drink some prune juice, go eat some White Castles. I don't know. Blow it at your backside pretty fast, maybe a little discomfort or so. With a horse, it's a whole different level of discomfort. Horses don't traditionally lay down. They may lay down a little bit, but they keep your head up. God bless my wife and our president, Pam, was up with King all night last night. Really cowgirled up, and I was just in a position where I couldn't be out there with her where I'm at. So she was up with him all night. We had the vet come out. The horse drinks like a fish, but he's just backed up, and this kind of causes stress, causes some pain. You know what it's like if you got to shove an adobe brick out. We're all tired of seeing the commercial of pushing pineapples out, but that's basically what it is, right? Now the vet love them to death. They're new to us, and they're going to be our vet, Riata Equine Hospital in Weatherford. So shout out to them. They did a great job for us. But as I've been saying, these things cost money. Horses cost money. Extra vet bills cost money. Riata did an awesome job for us last night. They got to eat. They got to pay bills. They're a business like anything else. So that's where we're needing some help. You see me out here all the time. Whoever's on LinkedIn that said thank you for your service to the veteran community. Thank you for the kind words. We greatly appreciate you and love y'all out there. But this is what we're talking about. Okay, you see me all the time. You see a lot of nonprofits all the time. $19 a month. 2:00 in the morning. Save the tiger. Save the elephant. Save whatever. They'll give you a little plush animal. For an animal you can never put your hands on, but whatever your passion is. I'm not here to judge any of that. We've been asking for people to sponsor a horse. Okay. We've got a lot of money ourselves tied up into this, but like anything with nonprofits, there's not always an emergency veterinary fund, right? Or it gets sucked up pretty fast by situations like this. You get into colic situations, and things where you're going to start putting tubes up noses and, quite honestly, arms up backsides, to check and see if they're clogged up or try and get them loosened up and whatever. Those things cost money. They can be $300 to $500 a visit. And if it's an emergency visit, like let's say after 11 o'clock at night, you're looking at $200 just for somebody to show up, right? And it's understandable. I mean, we're not bashing anybody for any of that. Again, everybody's got bills they got to pay to run their business, but King's needing some help. Okay, King's had a rough 24 going into 48 hours. He'll work through it, but it's going to take some time. Might take an extra vet visit or two. So on top of feed, hay, halters, lead ropes, everybody out there in the horse world, I mean, I could just start checking things off a list, and all my horse people would be out there going, and hey, you forgot this and you forgot that. Stuff adds up, and it adds up quickly. And these three, young and somewhat older men, four-legged men, are serving our, great veteran and Gold Star family community. Okay, they're serving the ones that served us all. To loosely tie this into what today is Pearl Harbor Day. Once, I did a video on it earlier this morning. When everybody realized what was going on and what happened at Pearl Harbor as the news came around the world, because obviously we didn't have 24-hour news cycles and satellite TV and everything else, everybody wanted to pitch in. They wanted to help. They wanted to do their part. Bought war bonds, bought whatever, signed up for the service that day. By no means am I comparing what King is going through and what we're doing to Pearl Harbor Day, by no means, so please no one at me. That's not the case here. But we're asking for people to help. If you care about the cause and mission of equine therapy, serving our veteran and Gold Star family community, we're asking for your help. And we're not making this stuff up. I know you get barraged. It's giving season, so you get barraged with everybody. Veteran organizations, children's organizations, like I said, save animal organizations. So, yeah, you can see, I do have hair. It's just messed up. We're rocking one of our sponsors, Vortex Optics, today. I know you all normally see me in a cowboy hat, but we're rocking Vortex Optics today. Been a great supporter of ours for a few years now. You'll see a website scrolling across the bottom of the screen, theveteransranch.org/sponsor-a-horse. So veteransranch.org, sponsor a horse. We're gonna pull that screen up here. That's what the page looks like. Thank you, by the way, to shout out to Wentworth Consulting Group for doing everything they're doing with the website. DFW Networking Diva, Christine Dean, for all of the great content and making it look pretty. And, Kyle over there at Wentworth Consulting helps make it run well. So, we're just going to kind of scroll through the page here a little bit. We talk about how much horses eat a day. 1,000-pound horse eats 15 to 20 pounds of hay a day plus grains. Literally, we're filling up probably 5-6 gallon buckets of water 2-3 times a day. They drink like a fish. And so, these are things that we're asking for help with. Okay, one horse is about $1,000 a month without any extra issues like what we're dealing with King right now. Okay. That's, feed, hay, farriers, dentists, um, all kinds of stuff that goes into taking care of horses, grooming supplies, all those things. And you run into a situation like this. So $1,000 a month for $12,000 a year, it's easy math, right? But then you run into situations like this at $300 to $500 a visit. That taps into that $12,000 a year more so than just normal things would. Okay. So we've introduced them to you. You've seen them the last few weeks on social media here. We got Bo King's the black Tennessee Walker there in the background. We're getting better pictures uploaded here as we speak. And then you got Rico. We ask you to sponsor all three of them, but right now, okay, we're gonna leave it right here for King. We're gonna leave it right here because King needs your help. We're doing everything we can, but he needs your help. So we're asking everybody to go to the link scrolling across the bottom of the screen, make a one-time $50 donation, sponsor him for $50 a month, whatever you can do. We know it's the holiday season. We know everybody's, as they should, spending a lot of money on their family, Christmas gifts and things like that. We know it's a tough economy. Interest rates are up, fuel prices are up in different places. Ironically, they're a lot cheaper in Texas than they are in Florida. Florida do better. Do better. Got it for $311, I think, the other day in Texas. Cheapest I'd seen in Florida for a while was still in the, I think I found one place in the 330s, but it was kind of in the middle of nowhere. Everybody else is still 360s to 390s, depending on where you are. It's not totally what we're talking about. It's kind of a little squirrel moment there, but so we're asking for people's help. We're begging for people's help. Okay, I don't know how else to say it. We try and be real nice and friendly about it, and we want to stay that way because that's who we are. But we are begging for people's help. Okay, right now, if 240 people, I'll do my math real quick here because it's a stressful day. If you had, yep, I was right. If you had 240 people make a one-time $50 donation, even if you didn't do the monthly, if you just went to the donate page and like we'll come back over here and let's say let's see, let's stop sharing this one for a second and we'll go back and let's come back in here for a second. And here's the home page. Okay. So you can click sponsor a horse and do $50 a month. Or you can just click donate now and do a one-time $50 donation. Again, whatever y'all can do, okay, is going to be greatly appreciated. Again, I don't know how to say it other than we are begging for help. Again, these 3 4-legged men are serving the ones that served us all, and they love their job, and they love the people they work with. We love the people we serve. But in order to keep doing it, we need help. We need help from proud patriots out there. I mean, we're talking 240 people. One-time $50 donation makes up the difference of what we've had to, spend on King so far. We're happy to do it. He's family, right? So we're happy to do it, but there's only so much we can do on our own. This is why we need y'all's help. So the veteransranch.org/sponsor a horse, link scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Again, I don't tell people how to spend their money. Spend it however you want, but sometimes we get told, Jerry, I don't have $50, and you may not. You may not, and I get it. It's tough, but for everybody out there, reflect a little bit's all I'm asking on. Pray on it, reflect about it, do whatever you need to do. Meditate, talk to your significant other. Because, $50 a month for a year, and that's chunk change, I get it. But a one-time $50 donation, literally less than a week at Starbucks. My wife and I got pizza one night. I think between the two of us with tax, tip, and delivery was $50 for pizza. Can't go to Chick-fil-A anymore with a family of 4 or just the 2 of you. Barely get away with $50, and you're not even really getting anything more than what you used to get. And again, I'm not picking on any of these restaurants. I'm just giving you examples. So, there are ways to help out one time and not really dig any deeper into your pockets than you would for anything else. Again, I understand luxuries of, honestly, an overpriced hot cup of coffee, but whatever. If it's what you like, it's what you like. Beer, pizza, chicken wings, The one thing I know, and the one thing we know here at the Veterans Ranch, is that even in this tough economy, McDonald's, Wendy's, Starbucks, Hooters, Wing House, Texas Roadhouse, pick the restaurant. They're not going out of business. What does that mean? It means people got money to spend somewhere, right? And we're just asking for 240 people to help us out once. That's it. This is our end of the year push. Christmas is in 3 weeks. Actually, a little less. 2 weeks and a day. End of the year's in 3 weeks. Calling our end of the year push. 240 people making a one-time $50 donation. Folks, that should be no hill for a climber. You hear me say that all the time. You don't understand what that means? It means it's not that big a deal, right? It's not a monumental, we're not on here asking for millions of dollars. We're asking everybody to one time, 240 people, one time, $50 takes care of one horse for a year. And it doesn't get any more simple than that. Now, let's get into what you're going to get, right? Because everybody wants the WIFM. Might care about veterans and Gold Star families and horses, but everybody wants the WIFM. JR, what's the WIFM? What is a WIFM? Everybody that's never heard that term before, it stands for what's in it for me. Shouldn't be that way, but it's a society we live in. You know, most people, they'll throw something in the Salvation Army, bucket outside of Walmart or something like that. They're not looking for anything back in return. They throw $1 in. For $50, people want something. So here's what you're going to get. When you make the donation, if you do a one-time donation, make sure to put in the notes section that it's just sponsor King, the one-time sponsorship for King. If you do a monthly donation, there's a drop-down box for which horse you're sponsoring, whether it's King, Bow, or Rico. We'll send you a free ranch t-shirt. Okay. We're the ones we're giving out for, we don't have them on the merch store because it's, not a daily purchase kind of thing, but we'll send you a t-shirt that says basically I sponsored King at the Veterans Ranch. You'll get on the newsletter so you know what's going on with what's going on with King, who he's serving, how he's doing. So you get an update on that. And it's hoodie season. Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be like 80 in Texas tomorrow, but then back into the 60s and lows in the 30s and 40s and whatever. I think it was 45 in Florida last night in Central Florida, which the wet cold in Florida that may as well be in the 30s for most Floridians or people that have lived in Florida long enough. So we'll send you a free hoodie. There's a $40 value right there. We'll send you a free t-shirt and send you a newsletter updating you on King. Now, folks, that's practically getting your money back. Okay? Because the shirts, the I sponsored King at the Veterans Ranch shirts, about $25, $40 for the hoodie, and the newsletter that takes time to put together and put out. I mean, what else can we do? What else can we do, folks? You tell me. You make a one-time $50 donation, you get a t-shirt, a hoodie, and get on the newsletter so you know what's going on. I can't give any more than that. But that's how important it is to take care of these horses that are serving the ones that served us all. It's going to take a second here and check comments because we're going to be on this for a little bit. It's 23 minutes in. A few people popping in here and there. Again, we appreciate the great comments and kind words. But folks, with all due respect, do what you can. But likes, hearts, thumbs ups, hug emojis, they don't pay veterinary bills, right? They just don't. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be an asshole about this stuff. But we're just asking for some help here, folks, and we're not asking for a lot. We're not asking for a lot of people to help. Again, I don't know. I'm not usually not much at a loss for words because I don't want to come off like an asshole on this, okay? I really don't. But this is an important situation. I know you see us asking for money and donations all the time, but so does everybody else. You can't go at night, and I'm not picking on any of these organizations, but I'm just telling you ones you know and you see, and some you may already give to. Wounded Warrior Project, Tunnel to Towers, Shriners, St. Jude, World Wildlife Foundation. There's 5 right there. DAV, Disabled American Veterans. I go on and on. And again, I'm not picking on any of them organizations, but I get told, well, Jerry, you're asking for money all the time. Because this is social media. We're not, we're not out here doing the latest TikTok dance, wearing G-string bikinis, going for clicks and likes. We're talking about serious shit. We're talking about fighting the effects of PTS, the daily veteran suicide rate, families trying to stay together. If you saw the military divorce rate, it would blow your mind. We're out here fighting the fight. This is our war. This is our battle. We are fighting the fight every single day. And we're proud to do it. But damn, you can't fight a war by yourself. No war is ever won by itself. We need a unit. We need a team of people that are willing to help. And for everybody, I'm going to say this, for everybody who already supports the Veterans Ranch, this is not a message for you. Okay, let's be real clear. Thank you all very much for your one-time contributions, your monthly donations, and everything else. Okay. We thank you, and we honor you guys for helping us out. All right. You can either go to the veteransranch.org, make a one-time donation, or you can go, the veteransranch.org, sponsor a horse, and make a monthly donation. It's up to you. Okay. But yeah, I just, yeah, like I said, guys, I mean, when I say this is social media, we get edited, we get throttled, we get censored because we're talking about serious topics. We don't talk politics, although I've got a political streak that runs a mile wide. We keep that out of here because, unlike some very higher ups in our military, we believe that our military is still serving something larger than yourself, fighting as a unit, not as an individual. And it's sad that they've brought politics into the military. But we are covering, again, the ones that served us all. We don't talk about veterans issues. We don't talk about PTS. It's like a whisper. It's like a whisper. Oh, maybe he's got PTSD. What we should be saying is maybe he's got PTSD and there's something we need to fucking do about it. Yes, I'm being bold, brash, brutally honest today. If my language offends some people, sorry, not sorry. Because this is what it's going to take, folks. It takes this kind of brutal honesty to get people to wake up and realize what is going on here. And that these horses are making a difference in people's lives. So when we ask for 240 people to make a one-time $50 donation, we are not asking for the ends of the earth, folks. We are not asking for the ends of the earth. Seriously. 1 week without Starbucks isn't going to kill you. You can make coffee at home. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Olive Garden, pick your restaurant, Cracker Barrel, they ain't going to miss you for one night out. They'll still do okay without you. We're just asking for a one-time $50 donation. That's it. We're asking you to help King get better. That's all we're doing. We're going to bring this up, one more time here. There's the homepage again, Wentworth Consulting and DFW Networking. Diva, thank you so much for the awesome work on the redo of the website. We just can't thank you all enough. But seriously, hit that donate now button, make a one-time $50 donation, put in the notes that, you're making that donation to help King get better. Just put in there, I'm helping King get better. And you'll get a free t-shirt, you're going to get a free hoodie, and you're going to get a newsletter, on a regular basis as to how King's doing, who he's helping, how he's serving. It's an over $65 value minimum for a one-time $50 donation. I just don't honestly think we can make it any easier than that for people. I really don't. If you know another way that we can give you more so you feel important enough, or feel it important enough of a cause to help us, because this is not about me. Let's touch that topic real quick. Okay? No one in this organization has taken a salary in 6 years. December 17th of this year will be around 6 years. No one has taken a salary. The money goes to the mission. There will be a time where salaries will be paid when salaries aren't able to be paid. The money goes to the horses. The money goes to the feed. The money goes to the hay. The money goes to new lead ropes and hay bags and, travel in hay bags. Diesel fuel. Yes, diesel fuel. You got to travel around a lot for this kind of stuff, and it goes to diesel fuel. Just because it's cheap in Texas don't mean it's cheap anywhere else. We were on our way to Utah to get these horses. I paid $5 a gallon sometimes in some places that were kind of remote out in the middle of nowhere, but you had to pay what you had to pay. The money goes to the mission. None of the founders have taken a salary in 3 years. And we got the 990s to prove it. So I just want everybody to understand. Money's not going into JR, Pam's, and Mike's pocket. It's going to these horses. And right now, King needs your help. So King can't talk. This ain't Mr. Ed. Trying to be light about this, but this is a serious topic. If King could talk, he'd say, please make a $50 one-time donation. It is not that hard. I'm going to take this right here because this is Pam, our president, and I'm going to tell her we're live and get an update here. Hey, honey, you are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. What is the update on King? Okay.
She's suggesting that I call the vet. She thinks I've waited long enough.
All right.
Different call.
Guys.
Know what's going on.
Guys, here's the update. Okay, we're probably going to have to call the vet back out. Pam, our president, she's out here working hard on this. We got some barn mates that are helping us as well. But folks, there's another, $300 to $500, okay, that's gonna, go out the door for one visit. This is why we're saying it is so important that when we ask for donations for these horses, that you do what you can. We know everybody's not Donald Trump, not everybody's a multimillionaire, we get it. But if you look at the money you spend on things that, bring you 5 minutes of joy, like a overpriced cup of coffee, a one-time $50 donation is not going to break your bank. We're not asking you to go take out a home equity loan to support the Veterans Ranch. We are asking to help King get better, that 240 people go on the website right now and make a one-time $50 donation. That's what we're asking for. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to get back with Pam here. I know, I'm brash. I'm cursing today, and some people may not like that. And you know what? It is what it is, okay? I'm a Gen Xer, and my give a damn button was busted a long time ago. When something's when something is this important, okay, the goal needs to be met, and it needs to be met quickly. Everybody's got friends. I got 14,000 followers on LinkedIn. They all got 15,000 followers each on LinkedIn. 3,700 friends on Facebook. This should not be a hill for a climber, folks. Please. Do it if you can. Share it with everyone you know that can. One-time $50 donation. We love y'all. God bless. Take care. Giddy up.